moving protesters back across the street, she reached up and grabbed the mask off of one ICE officer's face.
She was thrown onto the ground, and as agents crossed the street, moving protesters further away, that woman reached up and grabbed the mask of one of the ICE agents. That's when another one put her in a headlock, and you can see on video there that she flashes a peace sign.
Think about this for a second. She assaulted a federal officer by grabbing his mask, got put in a headlock, and then had the audacity to flash the peace sign like she was some kind of hero. This isn't a peaceful protest. This is criminal behavior that should result in federal charges, plain and simple. The situation got so out of control that ICE agents had to deploy pepper balls from both the roof and a ground level to disperse the increasing aggressive crowd. An ambulance was called because this woman likely got injured during her arrest. But this is not an isolated incident. Throughout the day, protesters were deliberately blocking ICE vehicles from entering and leaving the facility. When agents tried to move a van out of the parking lot, demonstrators who were on federal property refused to freaking move. The protesters were getting right up in federal agents' faces, yelling what reporters described as really, really intense. You could say hateful things while the agents tried to do their job. Come on, we've seen this before. These weren't peaceful demonstrators exercising their First Amendment rights. These were aggregators looking for confrontation.
But I kid you not, Tanya and Terrell, these demonstrators are getting this close to these federal agents.
At one point, federal agents had to physically shove protesters who were getting too aggressive. The agents kept warning, don't touch me, don't touch me. But guess what? These protesters were determined to create confrontation. Now, here's where this story gets really infuriating. While federal agents are being assaulted trying to enforce immigration law, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson has been on a crusade against law enforcement, literally calling it a sickness.
Jails and incarceration and law enforcement is a sickness that has not led to safe communities.
The law enforcement is a sickness comment took off in some conservative and pro-police circles on social media.
Let that sink in. The mayor of one of America's most violent cities just called law enforcement a sickness. This is the same mayor whose city has seen skyrocketing crime rates, and he's attacking the very people trying to keep these communities safe.